Hello, everyone. Oh, hold on. Something's not right. Alright, it should be alright now. Anyway, I missed my entry right here. The FOMO is real. 53, yeah, damn it, at least 10 handles. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. This could have been a nice short entry right here. On the 3 minute, also on the 5 minute as well. Look at it, it was technically perfect. And we have some imbalance down there, so it was perfect for a, at least for a 1-to-1 entry on NQ. This is NASDAQ again, NQ. I missed this one. No worries. It was only 10 handles. And by the way, yesterday, I mean, the weekly goal was 100 points or handles or however you want to call it. Yesterday, I made 63 points. And the account is looking better. I don't know how much I did yesterday because I guess we can check it out. Anyway, yesterday the profit. Yesterday we made $1,267, which is great. Started this combine on the 26th of October. So far, so good. Balance is at 154,000. Here you go. 154,940 right now. So this is it. Let's hope we can continue with this one, right? Of course. Anyway, I missed the trade on NASDAQ, unfortunately. But as I said, it was only 10 handles. It should go down, tap into this liquidity down there at 42.50. But we can check. I was checking crude oil, by the way, as well. Because look at it. I mean, crude oil just... This is only a 5-minute chart. And this is the mini chart. Just a quick glimpse on what crude oil is doing. I'm going to check it on TradingView as well. I'm just curious, you know. There was a structure break, took out this low, not too much of things. Let's check the 15-minute chart. We do have this hourly imbalance on crude. I would suggest that it should go up there. Let's check the 60-minute chart, which is the 1 hour. It's not far. It can do it with just one snap. Can go into this imbalance right there. So that's why I was just checking crude oil. Wasn't really trading it. But anyway, let's check NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, the entry was missed. This is NASDAQ. The entry should have been somewhere around, well, around that area over there to go short. I'm not gonna jump in now because the risk reward is way off. Even if it goes back here, I would be scared to jump in again, honestly. So I might just gonna pass this one. But that would have been a perfect entry on the 5-minute. And also on the tick chart, we have a re-entry model right here. This is a 500 tick chart. If we have slow volume, I like to use the tick chart. And let's see what targets do we have on the downside. Definitely we have this liquidity void. This is not a volume imbalance. Yesterday it almost tapped into it but did not succeed, so maybe this will be it. I don't know. Honestly, I'm scared to jump in right now. Do we have any news? Should I jump in? The tick chart looks promising. You know what? I know I want to. Alright. Went in. And my entry is going to be based on the tick chart. Even if we lose, it's gonna be like a 12-point loss. We can survive it. We can survive that. And let's see. This should have been the perfect entry, but I missed it. Anyway, let's put a 52, 62. If it goes here, there's my stop loss over there. And you know what? There's the imbalance right there. You know what? I'm gonna target this. I know it's a long shot, but let's do a home run. Let's do a home run, shall we? $52, $52, $20. That's $30. Let's do a home run. For now, it seems like it's just gonna pop up. No worries. Check the crude oil. Look at it. 5-minute crude oil looks tempting. It wants to go. Nice entry here. And she goes. She's gonna go for that. She's gonna go for the tie. I'm just watching. I'm just observing price on crude oil. Nothing serious. But this was interesting right here. I'm just wondering if I can enter like 83.12, 83, 82, 92. What if I enter with one? I don't know. My entry is late actually. I missed my entry, so that's it. Missed my entry on crude oil. I missed my entry on crude oil and Nasdaq as well. I mean, not the perfect entry. But it should go into this hourly imbalance. Let's check out. We can check out gold. Oh no, Nasdaq is gonna go against me real quick. Anyway, yesterday we did good. 63 points in a day. That's way over my target. I mean, I was writing it to my journal that if I reach 50 points in a day on Nasdaq, I should just stop and walk away because that's more than enough for a day. 50 points, and yesterday I made 63, so I'm a little bit wild west here. Damn it, look at that. Should I scalp this one? Maybe I should. I'm out from Nasdaq. I'm out from Nasdaq, but crude oil is so tempting, but my entry is off. If it would just retrace, I would buy in the dip. At least I would know that we can have another push. But this hourly fair value gap is very, very tempting. I'm not gonna jump in. Anyway, the Nasdaq took me out, which is fine. Yesterday, where is this? This is the 30-minute Nasdaq. And this is the 60-minute Nasdaq. Don't worry. It's all good. Yeah. Next imbalance. It's up there at 87. I don't know if we're gonna go there, but there is some liquidity on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, right here. So we're gonna tap into that. There. So that's the 15-minute liquidity. Let's change. Let's change the tone. That's 15-minute. And let's see how it goes. Is it gonna turn price back or not? Okay, now it has retraced crude oil. Okay, maybe I should have not done this. Even if I can just scalp a little bit, I will exit. Okay, so it's still not in the zone. We'll wait. In the meantime, let's check gold. Gold is doing nothing as usual. Gold is ranging. Look at this. I'm not interested in trading gold in this session. Look at the 15-minute. Nothing. It's a hot mess. Took out yesterday. What this? Asia high. Great. I just don't want to trade this. I don't like it at all. It's nothing interesting in gold this morning. It's like I don't know. It's weird. Even if I look at the 15-minute, we're ranging. No clear target. Took out yesterday low, which is great. Maybe it wants to deliver price higher. Awesome. I don't know. Round number 2000 is within reach. I'm bullish overall on gold, but I just even if I wanted to trade this, I'm not sure I want to enter right here. I don't have my criteria for this one. So crude oil is but we're definitely gonna have to watch what Nasdaq is doing on these levels. Let me remove this. So is the 15-minute fair value gap or imbalance, if I might say, SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, which is in this area, is it gonna turn it around? That's what I'm interested in. This is the tick chart. The tick chart also entered into this CB. So let's check. And this is the micro crude oil. I might just exit this one until I can. That was just a small scalp to regain some of the losses. Okay. I should have put my TP right here. So it entered the hourly fair value gap. Anyway. If you guys can, please drop a like or subscribe to the channel. Lots of good stuff coming. All right, so crude oil tapped into the hourly CB. Should have kept my TP right there. Yeah, could have made a few more ticks there. Anyway, at least as I said, some of the losses have been recouped. So we're just waiting, most likely in London. I have to make sure what's gonna happen. Now this is the 1 minute chart, but I do like to go down to the 30-second chart. But the problem is that we have a small volume in London. My entry model is basically on the 30-second chart, in consideration with the 15-minute, hourly, and the 5-minute higher time frames. I mean, in conjunction, or you know how I mean. But the 30-second chart usually gives a much more precise entry when there is more volume. So in the London session, if you get 20 or 30 handles net positive, then that should be considered good, you know. But we're still reacting to this CB, both on the tick chart and on the 30-second chart as well. If we would see a nice displacement, then I would say maybe today we can go down to that liquidity void. But according to the 60-minute chart, which is this, there's still liquidity up here at 87. So we're not there yet. 87. I'm gonna put it here. There you go. I'm just gonna... Probably is 87. I think it was a round number of 87. Let's check. 87.75, sorry. 87.75. There you go. So there's the next liquidity target if it wants to go higher. Let's check the 15-minute chart. Nothing. Okay, so the first area of interest, if it wants to continue higher, is up there. Reprice this. To be honest, I'm scared to go short now. Because if I look at the 5-minute, look at all this indecision. I would bet that this one wants to go higher and tap into that liquidity, which is 20 handles. So I might be changing my short-term bias to get into this fair value gap. So let's check the 1 minute. The 1 minute is already going higher, guys. If we are bullish, we might have wanted to enter here. F this. I'm gonna take the trade. Enter late, but I don't care. Almost 20 handles, and look at this. It's gonna go for that. It's gonna go for the 87.50, actually 75. It wants to tap into the hourly imbalance, or CB. Because maybe retail logic says that everyone wants to short this to that liquidity void to fill the gap, you know. And before it happens, it might want to collect some more positions. I'm almost certain that there are many stops up here. There should be. Let's check it on the oh, let's put a this is a hard stop. I'm gonna modify this. I'll just put a stop loss there in case something crazy happens. So let's check on the 15-minute. There has to be stops above these wicks. Yesterday I was listening to ICT's YouTube video. I was actually watching it as well, but listening as well. And he said a nice phrase, and it caught my mind. He said that, let's go down again to the 1 minute. He said that, no, 5 minutes. He said that if we see something, he was talking about almost exactly the same scenario like now, this here, when there is a kind of a rejection of a short here, and you see liquidity resting above. If you go deeper or dive into lower time frames, you can almost see these macros or algorithms shaking hands. That's the word he said. Shaking hands and changing the narrative to go up and take the other one as well. And in my mind, if that's the case here, I'm not saying it's 100% the case. If that happened, then the handshaking happened right there on the 1 minute. Changed the structure, you know, took some liquidity, and boom, it started to go. That's the point where these two algorithms, the short macro and the long macro, started to shake hands. And maybe, I'm not saying it will, it definitely will, but maybe this was the point that it wants to take this one higher. And of course, it's going to be a bumpy road, as we can see that, but it is what it is. I do have to manage risk, of course, because if this really wants to dump, then the whole handshaking garbage, which I was saying, is actually worthless. Let's check crude. Okay, crude tapped into the hourly. Look at that, and then dumping. What a structure shift on crude on the 1 minute. Wow. What a structure shift on crude oil. What a structure shift. I'm not used to trade crude oil. I was just, you know, checking it. But oh man, what a structure shift. Let's check the 60 minute. Just curious. Wow. Wow. Really interesting, you know. I love to see how price behaves in these levels. Very interesting price action, if you ask me. I still don't know if I should trade crude anytime soon. I don't want to lose my focus from NQ and ES, but I think it's more likely like gold. It's this market is oh, I forgot the word. Event driven. That's what I meant to say. Event driven market. So most likely political events are very much highly manipulating the price. So really have to make sure when you want to trade with smart money concepts on crude oil, because it's, you know, if any politician just say something crazy, whether in Europe or US or whatever in the world, just says something about oil, then the whole algorithm starts to act real crazy. I mean, there's no algorithm, of course, there, because then they start to manipulate it. Of course, they cannot manipulate it all the time, but it's heavily event driven, crude oil and gold as well. So that's why it's a little bit more dangerous. Look at this. Hopefully this was a handshake right there. And I was also journaling yesterday. I need to work more on the discipline in my trading in terms of holding a winner and cut my losses earlier. I need to cut my losses earlier and hold on to the winners. I'm not saying hold on to home runs, but if I have a plan of where price should reach to, and it has a good or high probability, and it's not like an enormous distance, so if it's within reach, then I definitely, if I would hold on to my winners, I was analyzing my trades. I mean, it would be a game changer, because many times when I predict where price should go, it usually, I mean, I'm not saying always, but at least 50% or 45% of the time it goes there. So 45% is actually good if I'm using at least 2-to-1 risk reward. And I would have the 2-to-1, sometimes 3-to-1 risk reward if I would hold on to my plan and not close the trade early or cut my losses earlier. And I wouldn't mind to have a 45% win ratio with those kind of risk reward numbers, because that would be great. That would be a game changer for me. So right now, it would be great to hold this one to 87.50. 87.75 is the level. Of course, it can be a bumpy ride until we reach there. And my entry on this one was terrible. Should have entered here. I was looking crude oil by the time I got here and entered. I should have entered right there on that blue dot. But shoulda, bada, coulda, bada, woulda. That's what they say. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But anyway. Oh, hey there, Red Drum. Oh yeah, same problem you have. Okay. Just have to stop looking at the chart and do something else. Yeah, maybe. But since I'm actually I think you're right. And by the way, thank you very much for dropping by. So much appreciated. And so yeah, I should do something else. The thing is that my entry model is based on the very low time frame, which is 1 minute, and sometimes on the 30-second when there's volume. And I was just saying at the start of the stream, I use 5 minute, 15 minute as a higher time frame. I'm not saying I don't care about the daily bias, but my bias is changing, and that's the correct answer. My bias is changing during the session, and not just the day. During the session, my bias... For example, I went short here. There. I went... Where did I go short? I don't even know. Anyway, yeah, I went short here, and then when this happened, my bias changed, and I said, okay, we're gonna go and take out maybe this imbalance on the 15-minute, because if I look at the 15-minute, I know it's a mess, but I can see what I want to see. So this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency could be a target before everybody wants this to go down to fill the gap. I know, but this was an hourly fair value gap here. This was a 15-minute, and both of them got rejected. So my bias changed here. Intra-session, if I might say, intra-session. And now I say this is not even a 15-minute. This is a hourly. Let's go to the 60-minute or hourly. This is a 1 hour CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, right there, this area. So it might go down. It might be dumping like crazy, like a rock. But before that, it might just want to tap into this area. And that's why I need to watch the chart. I mean, I don't really have much choice, and that's why being disciplined is sometimes it's very hard to do. It's very hard to do. This is a 1 minute chart, by the way, again on NQ. But anyway, yesterday I made a great day. If someone's new here, the combine account is at 154,940. Started at 26. Hopefully, I will get there sooner or later. I already have 3 combine accounts. I'm stacking up these accounts. Why? Because I always want at least one combine account ready in case I would YOLO or blue one funded account. I know that after 30 days the combine account is gonna be forfeited or invalidated, so I don't want to stack up like 5 accounts, but and I'm trading much more aggressively on a combine account than on a funded account. Much more aggressively. On this account, by the way, which I'm streaming, I'm gonna stream this towards on YouTube or afterwards on YouTube as well. I'm trying to hold on to the rule to trade with one contract. Yesterday I broke that rule because after New York opened, I made a reverse trade with the reverse button, and I added 1 or 2 more contracts to do a quick scalp. Shouldn't have done that, but I did. So I broke my own rule. What's crude oil is doing? Nothing. We only need a few points. We need like 2 points, 1.5 handles. Come on. Nasdaq should tap into that area right there. And then we should be in the green. We can call the silver bullet maybe, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Great. The account is up 155, 247. So how much was that? So this is the account 940 and okay, that's fine. We did like $300 so far, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, so $300 profit today. Because we have some commissions in the total profit, but $300 profit on this combine today, which is 15 points or handles. So far, as I said, the algorithms were shaking hands here, and then boom, another buying macro or however you want to pronounce it, buy macro started to initiate to go into the hourly CB, which was right here. This is the hourly NASDAQ. I'm sorry, but this is NinjaTrader. I'm not subscribed to TradingView. You can call me cheap, I know. I only use TradingView for higher time frame analysis. I'm not using it for day trading. So I don't want to pay like $50 or $60 monthly for premium just for, you know, live data when I have it from NinjaTrader anyway. But it's still fine for higher time frame analysis. Okay, so we are here in this hourly imbalance. We made 15 handles on this one. I'm not jumping into another. It can also go over 400. We can easily go over 400. This target for me was, well, it was acceptable. I'm not going to risk it with the scalp trade to go. There's a small imbalance right here on this candle on the hourly. It can spike up here. But after that, I would be curious what it does. And I'm guessing that we ain't going to know it in the London session. So there it is, this level. The next, well, it's not the next. The next level is right here, above 400. And then we have another level right here at 422. Yes, it can go there. Yeah, it can. This one got disrespected, and this one as well. We'll see what happens, but I think it wants to go there. Another 10 handles could have been booked by me easily here, but I had to make sure to only take what I can. What is high probability, I must say. Okay. So it is what it is. I'm not jumping into a long here because it can reverse. And even if it reverses, this is a tick chart here, 500 tick chart. When we don't have volume, I always say go to the tick chart and you see a little bit more cleaner price action. So far, no sign of reversal. The next target, if it wants to go higher, should be at 422-ish. Actually, exactly 422.50. That would be the level. I'm not going long here because if we consider this as a PD array, let me show you. Where is it? There it is. I know. Then we are already went from discount to premium, and I don't want to go long in premium. We were in the discount array. It's fine, but you know, this leg down. So I'm just gonna wait, sit on my hands. But most likely in London session, we're pretty much done with the NQ. And look at this crude oil. This is crude oil. If I would have gone short here, that would have been a nice up. I would be almost at 1-to-1 risk reward by now. Anyway, that's crude oil, and this gray area up here is the 1 hour CB, which it tapped into. Okay, so nothing to do here so far. I'm not gonna go long, but I'm gonna keep watching. Let's go check out the hourly. Let's check out the hourly. Look at this. I mean, yesterday was really tough. Look at the 1 hour candles. This was a complete mess. And I would call this area between 77, 378, and 68 the point of control area. Now it wants to go higher. We have a new day opening gap, which has not been filled because it closed. Actually, where did it close? It might have been filled, but it's not. It's not. It's left open because it closed 4 p.m. here. So the new day opening gap is still open, but we can check it on TradingView. Yeah, it's still open. This gap is still open. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. There. So this new day opening gap is still open. If it wants to rebalance it completely, then we need an up close candle above, well, above 400 for sure, but you have to close above 470-ish levels. Yeah. I'm out of tea. So I don't have anything else here. I guess maybe I'll come back in New York session. I'm not gonna take a trade. Thank you very much for watching. I think London session is pretty much done. No news. Let's check the news. Yeah, nothing. Next news is employment cost index. Yeah, we're done. London session is done, boys and girls. Volume is dead. This was the move. Don't expect anything else to happen until New York kill zone. Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and check out my blog. Go to pip.ninja or tomsabo.biz. Check out pip.ninja, join my Discord membership. It's not just a membership because I'm not giving you the holy grail, but if you want to see my live account trades in my private Discord membership with all kind of analysis, you want to take my micro mini course, which is also based on smart money concepts the way I do it, and you know, you can read all about it. Just go to Pip Ninja. And it's it's basically helping the channel to grow. Go there. Today we did good. We had a loss, and then we recouped it. So we're gonna come back in New York most likely. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. All right. Cheers, everyone.